I come to you today unshaven and unpresentable because I feel like I've been through the ringer with some of these movies.
You can see it in his swag. You can see it in his swag. He a boss, you can see it in his swag. How we walk, how we talk, you can see it in his swag.
Sorry about that, that was my low budget intro. Well, if you saw the last video of this segment, I discussed how I needed to change the name from straight to DVD reviews to something else because sometimes I would showcase films that weren't necessarily just straight to DVD. They actually had limited releases, maybe they were shown in festivals, stuff like that. So I finally decided to change the name. From Big Gabe's straight to DVD reviews comes the more dramatic Big Gabe's straight to DVD-ish reviews. The ish representing the films that may have been theatrical, but otherwise you've probably never heard of. First film I'm going to show you is called Attack on Darfur. This movie is directed by Uwe Boll, which, in case you don't know, is a German douchebag director who has wasted more film than anyone on this planet. He's most famous for taking crappy video games and turning them into even more crappier movies. This douchebag is responsible for such craptastic movies as House of the Dead, Blood Rain, and Alone in the Dark. I believe you just can no longer make a decent movie off of a video game thanks to Uwe Boll, because the guy just cannot direct. With Boll's directing, it's virtually unwatchable. The film stars Billy Zane, aka The Phantom, Edward Furlong, aka John Connor from Terminator 2, aka the actor who could have been somebody, and Kristanna Loken, who was in Terminator 3 as the T-X. Now here's the funny thing, I think Kristanna Loken was actually tricked into doing this movie. She played Blood Rain in Blood Rain, and because of that, and because of Uwe Boll, her career is now dead. I believe some representatives of Boll sat her down at the table. They told her this was going to be a wonderful, socially relevant, very important film. It was going to be in the hands of a very good director, a visionary. It was going to be a shocking movie. She was going to make money. She's probably questioning, well, who's the director? And they probably told her, look, we'll tell you in a minute, but look, this is going to be your $1 million baby. This is going to be your film. She probably got so interested because she hadn't done some decent work in a while, so she probably signed the contract, and then the door bursts open, and then it was Uwe Boll. Kristanna! From there, she was probably like, oh, shit. I'm not kidding you. After Blood Rain, her career just died. She's a good-looking woman. She could have done anything, but Boll fucked up her career. Quick little summary. A group of journalists who traveled to Sudan to gather evidence of the genocide of Africans conducted by a militia group known as Janjaweed. They visit a village in Darfur to interview its people, but are confronted by the militia and are given the option to leave or be slaughtered with the rest of the people from the village. Now, this movie was shown in festivals, this movie was shown in public screenings, but it never got a mass showing or release into theaters. And I think I know why. Okay. This film was actually shot documentary style. They used handheld cameras, and you could clearly tell the whole thing is shaky cam, and oh god, it's terrible. For one thing, it was shot with too wide of a widescreen ratio. Many of the shots are too close up. Half the time you're looking at eyes, auto-focused mouths. Everything looks blurry. It all looks like shit. I'll give you an example. Yeah, okay, we have to help these people because, they're being killed. What are we going to do? I don't know. I think we got to do something. I'm not kidding you. That's how it looks. If you get motion sickness, this movie will make you puke. In addition to the shocking images you'll see. Okay, the actors that I mentioned, none of them matter. This movie has probably the worst character development I've ever seen. You never really get to know anything about anybody in this movie. It doesn't help also that some of the dialogue mixing is so bad that you have to literally have subtitles, which the movie actually does have. But even the English-speaking segments, they're not very audible. You can't hear them. I, for one, do not like seeing movies where kids get killed, though sometimes it does move the story along and it is relevant. But in most of those movies that I've seen, they don't actually show the kids being killed. A lot of it's off camera. No, fucking Bao decides to actually film every kid dying in this movie. There's a scene where a gun is pointed to a 5-year-old kid's head, and you expect the camera to pull away? Nah. Bam! Brains come out the back of his head. There's a scene where a mother is holding her children. The bad guy comes in, kicks out the way, and guns both children with an AK-47. And guess what? You get to see those kids get hit by bullets. You see a bunch of kids lying dead on the floor, bullet holes in their heads. Worst thing you'll see is you'll actually see a baby being taken from her mother and impaled on a stick. Like a rag doll. Which, yeah, I imagine was a rag doll in the filming. And they actually show it. They show a freaking baby being impaled. It's a quick shot, but still, you don't film something like that. Now, I understand what God was trying to do. He was trying to give you a shocking visual of what happens, a shocking depiction of what is going on. But guess what, you sack of shit? You can actually just imply it, and it's just as bad. See, here's the thing, though, you know? The way it's filmed, it's almost as if Uwe God went to bed with these images and thought about how he was going to have these kids get killed. I mean, it looks like it was so well planned. Instead of making a well-edited film to give you the effect, no, you wanted to show kids being killed. The fuck is wrong with you? But still, I have to, in some sad way, give the guy credit for, again, making more relevant films than just a bunch of crap that he's done. But like I said, this movie should have been in the hands of a much more capable director. A director who had dedicated his time to making a good story and a well-filmed movie. But freaking Bao makes about 5 movies a year, and they're all rushed, they're all low budget, they're all terrible. Now, this movie's not awful like most of his movies. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars out of 5. In some sad way, it's commendable. It's got decent intentions, but it's just executed badly. But watch it and judge it for yourself. Next film is King of the Avenue. Ving Rhames plays a drug kingpin who is so hardcore he tucks in his white stepson Taz into bed while holding a gun. He then tells little Taz that if anyone should hurt him, he's not only going to kill that person, but also their family. Then, after he discovers that one of his boys has turned informant, he then takes his stepson on a ride-along where he kills the guy right in front of his stepson. See what happens when you snitch? Bam! Now that's parenting. Years pass by, Rhames' character dies. Taz has now grown up, he is now a drug dealer, but he's not nearly on the level that his stepdad was on. Not content with where he's at, he sells his soul to the devil, played by Issa Morales, to become the ultimate drug kingpin. When the devil decides to collect, he sends forth a demon in the image of Ving Rhames, Taz's stepdad, to collect what's owed to him. Now, this movie has no budget. I mean, this movie looks like shit, it sounds like shit. I mean, it's got horrible directing, the acting sucks, with the exception of Rhames. He's such a bad motherfucker. I don't know why he gets stuck doing these movies. Sound-wise, this DVD says that it's in 5.1 sound. You could have fooled me there because I could have sworn I heard everything coming out of the center speaker. The gunshots, you know what they sound like? They sound like those little poppy thingies that you throw on the ground and they make that popping sound. The effects are full of crap. I mean, oh my god, dude. Skip this movie at all costs. This is not worth it. It's very predictable. You care nothing for the main character. So King of the Avenue is more like the peasant of the DVD section. Okay, the last movie, Lake Placid 3. I liked the original Lake Placid. I thought that was funny. Bill Pullman was cool. Oliver Platt was hilarious. Bridget Fonda was still somebody. But like her career, that time has come and gone. Then some idiot decided to make Lake Placid 2. And release it straight to DVD. No, I did not see that one. My friend brought this over, and I decided to watch it. Just kind of figure what the hell. I'm sure I don't have to worry about what happened in part 2 to worry about this one. So anyway, I watched this, and I haven't laughed so hard in quite some time. Ain't no need to give you a summary on what this is about. Bunch of bungling small-town idiots put themselves in harm's way so that they can get eaten by crocodiles. Oh boy, where do I start with this one? Michael Ironside is in this, and boy has he gotten fat since Starship Troopers. Yancey Butler, who I don't think anybody remembers, unless you used to watch the cult TV hit Witchblade. I never saw it, so actually I remember her in Hard Target with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh god, her character is so freaking annoying. I kept waiting for her to die. She actually played the tough guy. I mean it, tough guy. I mean, if her character wasn't a lesbian, then I don't know what I was missing. I'm serious, she plays it tough on everything. You can ask her simple questions and the whole thing will go like, do you want the plain cookie or the chocolate chip? I want the chocolate chip. Are you stupid or something? Do you want puffy Cheetos or do you want the crunchy ones? I want the crunchy ones. Do I look like a pussy? I mean, just like that. I mean, shut the fuck up and die. I mean, all the other actors are freaking terrible. I mean, I think that goes without saying. Oh man, I just thought about this. The movie probably has the worst intentional trip ever filmed. I'm actually going to show you a reenactment of that trip. Oh, CGI? No. You can't call it CGI. You have to call it CGBS. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. What's funny is that every time the crocodiles come out, I mean, they're all CGI, so like the camera shakes just to hide the unfinished product. They actually distracted with shaky cam so you can't actually analyze the terrible effects. And I am not kidding you, in at least 3 shots, the mouths of the crocodiles weren't even finished. Like, they didn't even bother to animate inside the mouths. No tongue, no nothing. It's just white. Admit though, there is some nice nudity, and I'm telling you, the whole thing just had me laughing out loud. Wow. I mean, this is like the ultimate B movie. It's so dumb. I'm gonna give it 1.5 stars just because it literally made me laugh out loud. So Lake Placid 3, wow. Yeah, Well, anyway, that's it for Big Gabe straight to DVD-ish reviews. Attack on Darfur, it's overball. If you've sworn off overball movies, I can't blame you, but this one is different. 2.5 stars, by the way. King of the Avenue? Oh, God. I'm actually changing that to 1 star. Seriously, that's a fucking terrible movie. Lake Placid 3, 1.5 stars because it's a shitty movie, but it was funny. For Stuck Burrito Entertainment, this is Big Gabe once again saying that if you're gonna go to the video store and rent something you've never heard of, be careful.